Hello there. Once again, it's Anton from Anton Obey. Thank you guys for stopping by the collection room. Today I'm taking a look at some comics once again, and we are entering back into the Age of Apocalypse as I worked my way through this whole weird Elseworlds story arc that went on in the X-Men books. And we are up to Factor X, which is, oh my gosh, I want to say my favorite. It's hard to say. It's up there. It's very high on the list. If it's not my favorite, it is the second or possibly third favorite. I'm trying to think what some of the other series are. I really loved Astonishing, but this X Factor was just it's bomb. X Factor takes place mostly in the breeding pens of Mr. Sinister, under the rule of Sinister and his prelate Cyclops, the Dark Beast, his creepy brother Northstar Aurora. Lots going on in this book, and what a book it was. So the art is, well, I think it's Kubert, if I remember right. Dun, 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 dun. No, where's the... Stephen Epting is the penciler. But it looks very Kubert-y to me. And right down there on the bottom, that's Avalanche and one of the Morlocks. For your page flipping, rotating the book. And they're immediately killed by Cyclops and his brother Havoc because they are insanely powerful. And there's Pyro too. So you run into your typical Avalanche and Pyro. They're always together no matter where they're at. And the twins, Northstar and Aurora, are just creepy and awful. Even more creepy, and I don't know if they're more awful, but they're more creepy in this than they are even in the standard Marvel Universe. Cyclops is rough. Definitely not to be trifled with. And of course, Sinister is close and tied into all of this, as he always would be if he wasn't held at bay. We've got the Guthries in this as well. They are guards at this place too. And the way the breeding pens work is basically, if you just take a picture of like Nazi Germany with the concentration camps, there are all their weird, terrible experiments and everything that they did to dehumanize other people. That is what these books were about. This is X Factor, basically representing all of that. And so you've got some of our favorite heroes are the most monstrous, horrible, and by far this book highlights more of the straight up atrocities that was happening under Apocalypse's rule than any other books do. And well, the Dark Beast is he is that. He is a dark, evil beast. He is one of the worst characters in the entire Age of Apocalypse story. What Sinister has him do, the fact that Cyclops is overlooking all of this is the most shocking to us because he's one of the most straight arrows in the X-Men universe there. Of course, Havoc, always playing second fiddle to his older brother, trying desperately to usurp him constantly, but at the same time, he's having an affair with a human woman, not even a mutant, and there is a law against that. It's crazy. There is a lot of stuff going on in this book. It's a good book. Can't stress it enough how good this one is. We've got Magneto's daughter. She is recognized as such. Why they have her in the pens as this low-level mutant, I don't understand, because she would technically have... I mean, she's pretty close to an alpha-class mutant, and she's got amazing powers. Now, unbeknownst to basically everyone in charge, prelate Cyclops has been helping people escape. He is actually a low-key good guy. Not super good, because obviously he's still still works here. He still does what they do. And many times he has to kill people that he even helps escape if they don't get out fast enough and get caught. But it's a rough go. I used to know this woman's name. Singer, maybe? Yep. Just so much going on. I don't even know how to say it. Cyclops does work very hard to free Polaris, and he gets caught in the act, and that is treason. It's treason then. And yeah, pretty much is. And the rule of Apocalypse. Now, this is the point where Jean Grey comes in. Jean Grey has been through the pens before and escaped with the help of Cyclops. And this is also how Cyclops lost his eye, was during that. Wolverine took his eye, and Cyclops shot off his hand. So there's been an exchange there, for sure. I've risked freeing the few prisoners who might make it north, but there are so many. So, I mean, he's trying with a few, but he's not just like crazy throwing the stuff away. And I remember this, there's a weird shift in art here. Jean Grey. Jean Grey. I don't know what happens there. And then it goes away, and it goes back to the other artist. There's just like one page that's just bizarre. And I thought it was crazy that they did it. Oh, I guess there's another one. Yeah. Just jumps into this weird other art thing. I don't know why this particular issue does it. I don't remember this happening in any other books from the AOA. We both know you're a traitor. Yep. And this has one of my favorite Hank McCoy lines of pretty much all time, which is a little bit weird. He gets taken out by his brother, and Dark Beast says this: "Alas, poor Cyclops, even with your diminished ocular capacity, you should have seen that coming." And it's just, I love the way he talks. Even in this, they keep the character of Hank McCoy, which is creepy because, you know, we trust Hank McCoy. We like Hank McCoy. And then they write him the same way, and yet he's so twisted and evil in this. I mean, just like stupidly evil. Issue number 4, this thing's wrapping up. The universe is closing. Havoc is ready to go through and kill everybody in the pens. Basically, all of this, they're done with their experiments. He wants everyone eliminated. Comes straight from the top. And it's just, it's brutal and it's sad. But that is what goes on. And it looks like the Bedlam brothers, I think, end up cutting ranks and going with Cyclops when he defects. Which is good. He's got to have somebody, you know, defecting with him. Because he is pretty much in the heart of the enemy territory with no allies except for a bunch of inmates who are near dead. Angel runs a nightclub. Maybe help a little bit, but not much. I know that's Cannibal. I'm trying to remember what the other. I know it's a Guthrie. She grows big, but I can't remember like what her name is. Yeah, and Havoc finds out his girlfriend is pregnant, which, you know, that's a good thing to figure out when you're in an illegal relationship. Yeah, I guess I forget. The art does break down in this, which is sad, because at least the pages that it does matter, like they do it. Look at that. That's great stuff. That is just killer. Get over it. Let's go. Somewhere out there's a better world. I only hope we have time left to find it. Which, they don't. Sadly. Because that is the last issue of Factor X. And from there, we go straight into, what is it? X-Men Omega. And wrap up the story. We still have a few more issues left of different series that I don't think I've gone through yet. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head right now, but I will look. I know X-Man is one of them because that's a really good 4 issues. Possibly the best. Plus, I have a few issues of the incredibly obscure, well, relatively obscure X-Universe, which shows what all the other heroes are doing in the Age of Apocalypse. And I will have that video at some point coming up as soon as I get this out of the box. Anyway, if you like videos like this, if you like comics, figures, whatever, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I appreciate it. Keeps me motivated. I will catch you guys later. Bye.